Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It has been such a long time since I've recorded. I think it's been over a month. I was moving and that took quite a while. Obviously had to pack everything up and get it shipped out to wherever I was moving, so I am here now and I am super excited to get back to making content, so let's do it. Started off, this is Stone Valley. Got some mods on here. Started on Farm Manager, which is you get $1.5 million and there's nothing. So we got to add buildings, tractors, and buy land. First off, got to check the used vehicle sale. There's a couple interesting things, including this giant prototype Steiger and a quad track over here. But I don't think we're going to be going anything that large, so let's go ahead and check out some farmland, because I'm not even sure how much that's going to cost. This is where we are right now, kind of the starting farm on new farmer mode. It costs 85. The fields are very expensive. We are running Precision Farming DLC. Yeesh, those fields are quite expensive. And they don't have very good soil compositions either. That could be an option. I can't even afford some of these fields. Okay, field 2 is going to be bigger than anything we're going to need. Let's buy all the land, and now I am just about broke. Let's see what we can find for tractors. And get things sorted out with what we kind of want to start out with. Alright, here's the equipment we start off with. Pretty bare bones, but it should do the job just fine. We've got a white field boss, a little Parker auger wagon there, a Hardy sprayer, rear mounted, that we'll put on this white for spraying the crops. Got a nice 1313 truck here with a big bed, and that's what we're going to use for carting. And then our big beauty Ford FW-60 with a case Concord air driller on the back. May have to do a contract just to get things started. Because I am very short on funding. But first we need to get down to the field. Not the field, the farm. Because we did purchase the land for our farm. And that is up here. So we're going to have to drive on up there. And we'll get some buildings set up to kind of start the farm off. Here's our field. I didn't even know it had a crop on it. It's got canola and it's ready to harvest, so we'll have to actually end up getting a harvester. Not going to have enough to buy anything substantial. We're just going to rent. And then we can get right into the field. That's pretty nice. I was thinking we'd have to put some seed in the ground to start off, but we got something else to do. Right, let's get some buildings set up here. Gonna need a simple shed. And it is gonna be hard to find something that's cheap enough. It's got potential, but that's like all our money down the drain right away. Oh, we got our Stone Valley buildings here. Plop one down there. Yeah, that honestly seems like a pretty good shed. Okay. I'll probably set one down right here as well. Kind of put the concrete back a little farther than I meant to. And then just a silo of some sort. And that'll be about all we can afford. We can't even afford it. You can afford one of these, but that's only for one crop, so I'm gonna vote to not go with that one. I do need to put down some purchase stations, so we'll just throw one down for spray and one down for the solids. Shoot, I'll just put that one there. And for whatever reason, this is hollowed out a little bit, so we're gonna do that. Just soften things up a little bit, so the farmyard ain't too bad. Does have some pretty rough edges around here. I'm not sure why that is, but it is. And of course, you know, there's little gravel patches where the sheds are supposed to go on new farmer mode, so they are looking a little rough. The farmyard will look better in time, but right now it is a little worse for wear. Right, let's see about getting this thing filled up. Dang, there's 6,000. I've got seasonal growth on. We could plant canola back in it. I don't think we will. I think I would vote to put like wheat or soybeans or something in there. Just park this right here for now. And let's see about getting a harvester. Yeah, let's just do the New Holland. And I'll go twin wheels. $23,000 nearly. Ouch. Right, let's get all this stuff up to the farm and probably get started on the field. Although I'm not going to finish it this episode. This is mainly a farm setup episode. Well, the harvest crew's ready. Let's get in the field. Get some good progress done. Just like that, we're started. Probably not going to have the best of yields from here, but we'll see what they are. Kind of gonna take a lap around the waterways, just because some of them have got some streams in them. Looks like this one does. Of course, all the trees and stuff I'll have to go around as well. So yeah, we'll just kind of make an outline around these waterways and the edge of the field, unloading as we need. And we'll just have to sell this straight off the field to whatever the highest bidder is, because I don't have a silo situation yet. So yeah, hopefully from the grain we get from harvest we can afford a silo and maybe even be able to store some of this grain. Again, that depends on what yield and pricing is. So let's just get some good progress done and then we will touch base. Well, there we have the first path around the field done, and I reckon this is going to be a full trailer here for the semi. This grain cart's pretty big for the white field boss. The brakes aren't as effective as they ought to be. Come up here to the precision farming map, you can see it is a lot of red and orange, which means very, very low yield. See, it's all under 75%, so yeah, hopefully we can make that a little better. Takes a while to dump, doesn't it? Field's kind of broken up into two halves. This waterway runs all the way through it, so I figure I'll just get this part done up here, up top. And then next episode we can get the big brunt of the field done. First things first though, we've got to get this grain sold. So I'm taking it down to the, what is this called? South Valley Stores to sell that. Hopefully we get a decent amount. Price is $989 per 1,000 liters, so it won't be great, but yeah, we may walk away with about $24,000 from this, which is really good. There we go, $24,740. Not sure why that took so long to dump, but now we can get back to harvesting. And as I said earlier, we're just going to get that top section of the field done. This little bit here, and I think we're actually going to make that a different crop than the rest of the field. It's kind of broken up into two chunks here. This area, that tiny little sliver there, and then there's a waterway that goes all the way through, and then we've got this big part of the field. So I think we are, for the time being, we are going to treat it as two separate fields. So let's just get that top part harvested. Right, there we go. Top half pretty much done. We've got to decide what we're doing next. We are running with periodic plowing on. We have crop destruction on, weeds on. We are doing precision DLC, precision farming, so I need to spread lime and fertilizer and all that to get the optimum yields. But with periodic plowing on, it is saying we need to plow this field. So we got to get a plow, and our biggest tractor unfortunately, is quite a bit smaller than this combine in terms of horsepower. We've got that Ford FW60 up there. I believe it has 330 horsepower, which means when it comes to plows, that's the biggest one we can get, that Lemken, which is not small. It's not big either, so I don't know how long it would take to plow up this whole field. How big is the white in terms of horsepower? 170. Can that even take any plows? We could do that one. I think we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to run both tractors plowing. But next episode, we will buy the plow while we're harvesting, because we don't have a silo, so all this money we make, or all the crops we get from the field, goes straight into the bank account, really. So surely after another load we'd be able to afford a plow. We can get the Ford working on the plow while we've got this guy on a worker or something. Let's just get him set up to do another pass here. Move the white down there. And something tells me it's going to take me quite a while to harvest this field, or to plow it. I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words. I'm out of practice. I don't imagine it'll take too long to plow up the top half. But once we've done that... Ooh, I did miss a spot there. Once we've done that, we'll be ready to seed. And I think what I'm going to put up top is one of the new crops for the map. There's alfalfa and clover. I'd probably go with alfalfa. Plant that in August, and hopefully we'd be able to get a cutoff November or December before the winter weather kills off the crop. I'm not sure if we'd be able to or not, but we can try. Just go and pick up this last little morsel. Yeah, 1 liter. Totally worth it, guys. I guess I may not buy the plow. I'll just lease it. And we can take the Ford down to go and pick that up. Oh, right. I don't have a 3-point hitch on this tractor. So I'm going to have to use the trailed lifter, which it's one hitch there, and then it's got a three-point hitch on the back, so it's just kind of an adapter. Did I lease that or no? I think I just looked at it. Right? Yeah. So we're going to lease that. And I'll go pick that up, and then we can start next episode with harvesting and plowing. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. As always, feel free to give me any comments or suggestions you've got. Leave a like if you did enjoy this, or if you're excited for where the farm's going. And yeah, super excited to be back recording. Hopefully I can get videos out on a regular schedule, and we can kind of pick up where we left off a month ago. Anyways, that's all for me for now. I'll see you next time. Peace.